Some of you subscribe for Kwab content. We are getting Kwab content, baby. The Nets made a trade. Let's go, Kwab.
My trade hat's on. My trade
Let's
hat's
go.
on.
The Nets content, baby. Subscribers rejoice. Rejoice.
Dude.
Kwab, Nets fan, reaction, go. Hold on. I got to read the ShamWow first, right?
Read the ShamWow. Give him the ShamWow.
All right, the ShamWow. Breaking: Boston, Atlanta, and Brooklyn are finalizing a 3-team trade that sends Kristaps Porzingis and a second-round pick to the Hawks, Terance Mann and Atlanta's 22nd pick to the Nets, and Georges Niang and a second-rounder to the Celtics. Okay, now, Nets fan, go. Boom. Thoughts, go.
Thoughts are Celtics got out the apron or
Right.
the tax, whatever that the second apron, blah blah blah. Looks like a completely different team. I don't know if they're done yet, but this is to go from what we had them as championship contenders to what they are now. It's kind of jarring because one injury kind of changed your course. On the Hawks side, if they can get a healthy Porzingis next to a Trae Young, next to
Jalen.
Jalen Johnson, Zachary Ricochet, the number one pick nobody talks about. They have a very interesting team in the East. Now they might be a sleeper that to just give up Terance Mann and George Niang and get Porzingis if they get a healthy Porzingis. That's a sleeper team in the East. On the Nets side, they're just stockpiling picks. It feels like they're doing it to make a move. I think they're the only team that has cap space this summer. This might change with the adding Terance Mann's contract, but now they have, I think it's 5 first-round picks for tomorrow. So it feels like they might be trying to move up. There might be a move, unless they plan on keeping all, which is kind of, I don't know. This is Sam Presti-ish. This feels Sam Presti-ish.
But, I mean, look what Sam Presti just did.
Yeah, right? But that's true. But
right.
the Nets are not that. Let's be very realistic. I'm a realistic Nets fan. We're not that. That doesn't happen. What could go wrong will go wrong, and it does go wrong. So, when I saw a flash, I saw Nets. I'm like, what did they do? That was my first reaction. But it's it's a solid trade, I guess, just to kind of stockpile picks. I wonder what the next move is because it feels like this is the move before the move.
Okay. I like it for everybody. Yeah. It's a trade that I kind of like for, especially the Hawks. I love this for the Hawks.
Yeah.
You have a lineup of Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson, Porzingis, what's their bench look like? Still, I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the Hawks bench. I mean, I checked out on the Hawks. I know they made trades, during the deadline. It seemed like there was a little bit of fire sale, and then on top of that, they actually went on a little bit of a run.
Yeah, I mean, they still have. I don't know if Caris LeVert is a free agent, but Caris LeVert is there.
Our producer Kizzo. Oh, Caris LeVert's there. Yeah.
Okay. I know Onyeka is still there as a big, and he can play with Porzingis can play with another big because he's that versatile.
Yeah. Kizzo's showing me the Atlanta Hawks roster right now and pointing to names that I can't pronounce.
Well, he says showing you names you can't pronounce.
But I do like at least the front end talent that the Hawks have right now. I mean, the Atlanta Hawks are an interesting team because I guess since they made the Eastern Conference Finals, there has been some type of expectations that they would at least compete in the East. Yeah. And like we said in the last video, ever since the Tatum injury, the Dame injury, and now the Tyrese Halliburton injury, there are going to be teams that are going to move up in the standings that have a shot to compete in the playoffs now. Yeah. You have the Knicks, you have the Cavs, the Magic are kind of up there as well. But outside of that, who is it really? The Pistons, right? Yeah. But even the Pistons, it's like, do people really believe that they're going to take a step forward? There are teams like the Hawks who are going to have this opportunity to not just make the play-in, but make the playoffs as well and actually, make some noise. So,
what up, Kai?
Kai's in the building.
I
really like this for the Hawks. For the Celtics have gone from a contender to they're cute.
That's cool what you got going over there.
Niang's a cool. Listen, off the bench, he can shoot. He's tough. He's somebody who I think will help off the bench. Hauser's going to be gone. I think he takes Hauser's spot. So you lose Porzingis, you lose Drew Holiday. You get Anthony Simons and Niang in exchange, which to me doesn't feel fair. It's a different team. It is a little bit of a different makeup. Simons and Niang are solid players, but now your DNA is completely different. Like I said, you go from contenders to being, oh, cool, nice. Like, you're cute.
Are we?
Not to
Are we?
insult Celtics, but like
Yeah.
it's just a different team. It's just a completely different team that doesn't scare me as much, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I agree with you. They don't scare me as much, but I feel like still with the players they have there, I don't want to underrate them too much. I
No,
feel
they'll be
like,
good, and I think
yeah,
they'll make the playoffs. They'll be fine. It's just
yeah,
that, like, last year, throughout the whole year, you and I were talking, and we're talking about the Celtics, and we're talking about the Thunder, we're talking about the Cavs, and all year we're like, well, out of all those teams, I still trust the Celtics more. They were
yeah,
still, like, on this plateau and this tier that we just had them. Like, we held them on this pedestal, and to me, they're no longer there.
yeah.
And
Agreed.
no matter what move they make, I don't see them getting back to that. Now, I think Niang can be valuable. I think he will come off the bench and he will help them win games. But it doesn't put fear into me, especially as a Knicks fan. It doesn't. I still think the Cavs and Knicks going to the next season are in an echelon by themselves. Maybe with the Magic, depending how Bane fits in and how healthy they are. To me, that's where it is right now. The Celtics, I think, are a team that can make the playoffs with the roster they have now and will make the playoffs. But all these moves that are happening for them, I don't really see them as kind of like game changers.
Yeah, I mean, Blast, when we did a preview of the Celtics team, for this past season, we were kind of like, well, they won a chip and they brought everybody back, contractually wise, like kind of just they're like, hey, they just handed out the money, like we believe in ourselves, and like you said, throughout the season, it was like they look like the team to beat. Just the way they would bombard team with your style of play. And now it doesn't feel the same way, obviously, because you're losing two big pieces from that championship DNA. Um, but like you said too, I still think they can be a playoff team. They're not. I don't think they'll be terrible at all, just because of who's
Same
on the
5,
squad.
6 seed, something like that.
Yeah, very possible.
Yeah,
And again, you don't know what's going to happen like throughout the course of the season. They could have even end up being a top 3 team. Like you just don't know.
yeah,
Um, I like if Porzingis is healthy, I really like this move for the Hawks.
same.
It just it Porzingis just feels like a player that can fit in what they need to do. Um, they have so many wings, so many players and Trae Young being the engine on that team, like they could be a very very dangerous team in the East. Like
Yeah,
just a very very dangerous team in the East. If Jalen Johnson is healthy, Trae's playing the floor game as he's had like he had all year. Like that's a very very dangerous team. So I like it for the Hawks. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a weird season next year.
the East is
Our
very
power rankings are
interesting.
gonna look
Yeah,
really
it's gonna look
weird.
kind of crazy. And
Yeah,
with Trae too. I mean, Trae, defensively, he's somebody who you're gonna have to surround him with players who can play D. And right now, Dyson Daniels is arguably the best perimeter defender in the league. I think you make
yeah,
that argument. Jalen Johnson can play D, and Porzingis, when he's healthy, man, he can protect the rim and he can play D as well. So you are actually surrounding Trae Young with players who you need to surround him with. Like the Porzingis isn't just like a dart throw. It's like, all right, this makes sense. I
yeah.
think
It does.
the pick and roll, pick and pop with Porzingis too gives him another option there. Spreads the floor, which I think you need to do when you have Trae Young. So I like it for the Hawks a lot. Giving grades, I'm going to give the Hawks an A- for this.
Hmm.
Porzingis' health still kind of worries me, but you really didn't give up much to get him.
Yeah.
For the Nets, incomplete. I like Terance
Yes.
Mann a lot.
Yes. Incomplete.
But we'll see what they do there. And for the Celtics, I'll give it like you get under the second apron, but I think comparing Porzingis to Niang is like
It's not. It's not a.
it,
It's not a.
it's a
Yeah.
drop off, but
Yeah.
you see what they're doing here, right? Like Hauser's going to be gone, so Niang's going to be the guy you bring off the bench, and he's fine. There's nothing wrong like with him. I just don't think that it's anywhere near the same level as Porzingis, and it's not even like I don't know. It's okay. I'll give the Celtics a C
Yeah. I can
for
say like
Celtics.
a Celtics with a C. Like, uh, yeah, losing Porzingis, adding Niang is like it's like okay. Again, you're going to a season without Jason Tatum, so it's a completely different team. It's gonna
It's
add
a
like
gap year, man. This is a
it's
gap year.
it's an interesting gap year too
Yeah.
because we like them taking a chance on Anthony and seeing if there's something there for
Yeah.
that year. So it could end up working out, but like you said, it's a gap year. So it's like, oh, that's interesting. With the Hawks, that's if Porzingis is healthy, and it's an A just because you look on paper that they look like it will be a very, very talented and tough team to beat in the East. Brooklyn, obviously, that's an incomplete because I don't know what the heck they're doing. So
Bobby Marks just tweeted out. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah,
Brooklyn
go.
Now has 1/6 of the picks in the first round. Number 8, 19, 22, 26,
and 6 and 27. Yeah, it feels like they're stocking up to try to make a move. Like, I know there's specific players they've liked. From what I've heard, they really wanted Harper, and that's not going to happen.
No, it's not
because he's Spurs are locked in on him. The Ace Bailey weird news that's coming out, like where he basically
Ace will be gone by then.
Ace should be gone by then. Should be gone by 8, but Ace's refusal to like work out for teams because he wants to.
He's the Shedeur Sanders of this year's draft.
Yeah, right. Decide where. So he's gonna end up
opportunities to get him in the first round.
No, I'm saying like it's crazy. Like so he's trying to drop. So like the teams apparently that Ace wants to go to are the Wizards, the Pelicans, and the Nets. So I don't know what this usually means. So having that many picks signals like they're gonna make some moves. People might get traded. I know after Kevin Durant has been traded now, it's there was a big piece off the puzzle. So now all these moves are going to be happening. I know some teams are still want Cam Johnson, so that could be a future move. We'll see if that happens. So with the Nets it's incomplete. We'll see. We again we're gonna when we sign off this we're gonna say we'll see you guys later because we just recorded a couple of hours ago, and it feels like some other news is gonna drop maybe an hour from now. So we'll see. Yeah.
I'm happy we got Kwab content, baby. Let's go. Kwab content for the first time. Kwab 10.
I know
Kwab
that's
10, baby.
I know that's Kizzo. That's Kizzo.
It was Kizzo.
Yeah, I know
100% Kizzo, for sure.
Kizzo said that.
All right. Well, listen. I'm excited, man. This gets me pumped up. It's crazy. We just had Game 7, and like I feel like no one cares that the Thunder won the championship. It feels like outside of Thunder fans, and the offseason is just on fire already. The draft is tomorrow. My favorite team does not have a coach. Your favorite team has 6 picks. It's gonna be fun.
it's gonna be fun. So random.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
All right. Well, if you want to follow Dime, you can everywhere at the Dime NBA. I'm Josh Rodriguez at Josh_Rodriguez _. He's Kwab at Kwab, aka yes. I don't know when we'll see you again. It'll probably be in what?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. 2 hours.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see you.
We'll see.
We'll see. All right, y'all. Peace.